Supreme family, supreme, supreme, supreme. I just want to come through with y'all for a brief moment. Since I cannot tell y'all who we are, and again, yes, I have been part of the Hebrew Israelite family, and I will always be a part of the Hebrew Israelite family, the Christian family, and everything else, because with everything, I have learned a lot. Now I'm just spiritual. I took it all, and I took I had my spirit of discernment with it all. And I wrap it all up in one bundle, because I know we all brown melanated people are broken pieces we just broken pieces to puzzles, to a big, say 1,000-piece puzzle. And we all are trying to piece ourselves back together again. We're trying to piece the puzzle together. And we are the puzzle. Okay? So, you have to chew up the meat and spit out the bones, and you take what's resonated, you put it all together, and it started making sense to you. Okay? Even going to church. I learned a lot in church, but it didn't take me as far as I knew that it should go. Okay? So I don't knock anybody for their religion, because it started from the bottom with me too, until now I'm here. It started from the bottom, now I'm here. I see what life really is. But since I had never been able to be able to want to really tell you, and you would listen to me as a brown melanated sisters that's bringing information and knowledge and wisdom to my brown melanated brothers and sisters, gods and goddesses, you don't listen to me. So, you know what? It's better for it to come from the horse's mouth, to who we are. It's better to come from the person who sees the greatness in us when we don't even see the greatness.
Parents can't be everywhere at once. So I set up an Uber teen account for my teenager so she can request her own rides on days I can't take her where she needs to go. Only highly rated drivers can.
This is the reason why I'm digging YouTube, because you can pause it and come back to it. I apologize for the commercial break, but I'm finna get ready to give y'all something. Since you can't believe in your sister Swan and the words that be coming out of my mouth, and fact check me and do your due diligence and find out who you are for yourself, then I'm gonna let it come from the horse's mouth and let them tell you who we are.
This $64 hike.
And they did it to me again, but damn it, this time, y'all, we just gonna have to wait.
The average American.
Here we go. It's called Woke.
And so, when I say Chinese, I want you to scream out the nation that's associated with this. For example, if I say Chinese, you're going to say what? China. All right, let's say it with authority. When I say Chinese, you say what? China. All right, that's just a test right there. So here we go. Chinese. China. Russian. Russia. Italian. Italy. German. Germany. Swedish. Sweden. Korean. Korea. Egyptian. Egypt. Nigerian. Nigeria. Black.
Pause. What did he say? He made everybody call out all of those nations there, all of those countries, and what did he say at the end? Black. It all belonged to you. You was manipulated and it was taken from you. We are in the age of Aquarius, where we are in the information. We are in the frequency of information of the know. And this is the reason why a lot of things y'all seeing, y'all waking up, whether it's some stuff you see on TikTok, whether it's some stuff you see on Facebook, whether it's on Snapchat, whether it's on Instagram, you are seeing things differently now. You may not understand what you're seeing, but it's making you wonder. It's making you question things. A lot of you are. You are all of that. Everything, when this earth started with you, it started with the brown melanated people. They world had some people come and conquered it and took it from them. Put you in their schools, made you learn their ways. And this is facts. American women and men didn't never come from Africa. You was already migrated here. Like you was already migrated in China, Russia, Pakistan, Israel, You were already there. They people came and pushed you out. But since you don't want to listen to me, I'm going to let them tell you for themselves who you are. Beautiful gods and goddesses.
Tell it, Pastor. Tell it, Pastor. Nothing.
I hope you were able to successfully identify the issue.
And the word black is non-existence, really. It's a word that we shouldn't even be using. And maybe he was trying to check that too, but I am still saying. I gotta give it to you. I got to give it to you. We're in a critical time to where you need to have this information. You are royal, brown melanated man and woman. You are the gods that fell. You the angels that fell. You are the ones that they made in their liking. He said, let's make man in our liking. Who was he talking to? It's more gods. You are a god. I know you went to the church. Your pastor went to their schools to learn how to bring the word to you. We have all been manipulated, even down to your pastor. But your pastor knows now, but they want you to keep coming to that church so you can keep on giving that money.
Story all over the world. We left our homes, flooded the world. We smothered culture. We smothered knowledge. We erased history and rewrote it our way.
Pause. We erased history and we rewrote it our way. This is what this child is saying.
I'm 100. My grandfather is 100% Ashkenazi Jewish. Claiming to be Jewish, Ashkenazi Jewish is just a conspiracy. White men claiming to be of tribes of Israel when I'm Germanic. You know, I have no ties to Israel, no ties to Judaism. You know, except loosely written history that's been whitewashed over for centuries. And, you know,
Speaking.
Oh yeah, right. You wipe everything clean. It's funny how exactly the Renaissance is this rebirth, but it's white rebirth. Think of the same exact time the Renaissance is happening. Columbus is sailing to America and committing genocide.
Woo! You heard what he said? Columbus came to America in genocide. He came to Columbia in genocide. So if he came to Columbia and we were already here, well, where the hell you come? What you talking about? You come from Africa. You were already here. Brown melanated people here in America. This is your land. You never went nowhere. You never came from Africa. You never came from Africa. Those are your cousins. But I'm going to let them finish telling you who you are. And this coming from their mouths. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened. Let me pause for a minute, family. I am going to keep going. And this is ironic. What that man said in that video where they won't let you hear now was some valuable information. Some very valuable information. That goes to show you that they're watching. They have control of their network. They can edit out what they want to edit out. They can quieten certain parts of your video. And it's wrong to keep from this information getting out. But I guarantee you, it's nothing you can do about it. It's in game, baby. See him talking? They edited it out. See, he repeated what he said.
The same
but now they done Kanye
stripped us of our identity and labeled us as a color have told us what it means to be black and the vernacular that we're supposed to have. When the schools suggest they're like the herding systems, because what they do is take the black community and they separate us, and they separate the families, and the educated they push this need for higher education, and us as blacks, we discriminate against each other and say, well, I got my PhD and you don't have your PhD, so I'm better than you. And
I know that. You know what you are?
You're an ancient Israelite.
Pause. This is a rabbi that's supposed to be the Jew in Israel. Jewish. He's the ish. He's the pretend side. Jewish. He's not the have the real bloodline of the true Jews. Because let's not get it twisted. In Israel, it wasn't nothing but brown melanated people there before they land came and got conquered and they took over and put their people there. American, you are the original to America. You were already here. Your forefathers were already here. Your ancestors was already here. They rewrote our story. And we believe it.
Yeah. You give me that. But how old you say? No. We don't have so many years. I know. Look at this. This is pages and pages of knowledge. And I promise we'll give more teaching. But here is my challenge to you. All right.
He said this is y'all pages and pages of y'all knowledge. See, we're in the age of Aquarius again, where the truth has got to come out. The truth is here. And it can't be stopped.
I'm hearing some of your traditions. It's like the days of the Bible. Yes. Do you want to remain ancient Israelites? Or you want to be Jews? Do you want to remain ancient Israelites? Or you want to be Jews? Do you want to
remain to be Israelites, or do you want to be Jewish? The ancient Israelites, you hear him? Show them, Swan. Teach them, baby.
The same people that have stripped us of our identity and labeled us as a color have told us what it means to be black.
Today, it is prohibited, and you can Google this, to do a DNA test in Israel. Totally forbidden. Wrong. It's illegal. It's a crime. You'll be jailed if you do a DNA test in Israel. Why? Because they know the truth will come out. You come from Poland, you come from Ukraine, you came from Europe, you came from everywhere else. And they were the original Middle Eastern Jews who lived together with the Muslims and the Christians for centuries. For centuries. So what happened to a lot of the Jews?
Come on.
The same people that have stripped us of our identity and labeled us as a color have told us what it means to be black.
We're finishing now part 2, chapter 2. And what we said so far...
See, what did he say? They taken out.
People have free will, and their actions are... Some are good and some are evil. And by the way, the Rambam writes explicitly that everyone has some good actions and some bad actions. Everyone. Everyone.
You see how they changed the Bible? This is what they do.
And he takes it for granted that there'll be a variety. And we talked about the fact that this world and the next world are asymmetrical. The next world is where the majority of a person's actions, which determines identity, are compensated. For the righteous, they exist in the world to come and they're rewarded. And for those whose major complexion is black, are excluded from the world to come.
Did you hear him? Excuse me? Did you hear him? The people of color is excluded altogether. Let me go back just a little bit again so you can hear this. This is him writing the Bible. This is this story. This is how they feel about us. They took you out of out of your story. See, you've been listening to his story. And I've been telling you've been listening to his story. He's telling you what they're going to put in the Bible, what they're going to change, how they're going to take it out. And when it comes down to black people just, we're going to take them all the way out of it. They non-existence. That's the reason why they tell y'all in their Bible that they been put their part in, that black is cursed. That's the reason why our skin is like it is. God damn it. Listen, I'm going to wake you up. I promise you, if you stay long enough, I promise you, after I give you the knowledge, you're going to do your own homework.
The same people that have stripped us of our identity and labeled us as a color have told us what it means to be black.
Why do you think that the U.S. is so quick to go help Israel fight against the Palestinians? Why? they know that the Jewish people in Israel are not the original people.
Speak,
oh, no. They are definitely not. The original people are black people and people of color.
Come on, speak, sister.
So why did one lady, Judith Shore, she was an Israeli consul, say that the biggest threat in Israel is the younger black community? Why do they feel so threatened?
Pause. You know why? You know why they threatened by the younger black, brown, melanated people that's still living over in Israel? Because they waking the fuck up and know that that's they shit. And it's hitting the young ones different than it hit of the people your age or my age. It hit them different. Because only thing they thinking about is how they ancestors and mamas and grandmamas and granddaddies and aunties and uncles and shit, that's they elders, the shit that they had to go through on a goddamn lie. On a motherfucking lie that was told to us. And it was passed down through generations. So y'all don't want to believe me? I'm going to let my white family tell you themselves.
Why? Why? Because you know why? They know that the black people were the original chosen ones.
Speak.
The original ones that were there.
Speak.
The people over there now, they took over all that land, just like they're trying to take over all of Palestine. They have taken so much land from Palestine also. But watch what this lady says about the black community being Israel.
The major problem of Israel is with the young generation of the black community. Black Lives Matter starts there. I had last week leaders sit down dinner in my house with certain people which are considered the leadership of the black community.
I have said to people when they ask me if this capital crumbled.
Listen what y'all gals say. Y'all vote for them. Y'all love them. They ain't nothing but the shepherd for the fucking devil.
To the ground. The one thing that...
Let me go back. Let me go back a little bit.
I had last week leaders sit down dinner in my
Listen
house
to Nancy Pelosi.
which are considered the leadership of the black community.
I have said to people when they ask me if this capital crumbled to the ground, the one thing that would remain is our commitment to our aid. And I don't even call it aid, our cooperation with Israel. That's fundamental. Our cooperation.
The reason why come she cooperate with Israel? Because she have to help Israel keep the goddamn lie that they have been keeping for all of these motherfucking hundreds of years. Since they took us up out of our land. See, all of them is one in the motherfucking same. Don't nobody really want you to know who you are. But again, and I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to keep saying it. We are in the age of Aquarius where the frequency have changed. The wicked is being exposed. The truth got to come out. And this is the truth. This is it.
Cooperation with Israel. That's fundamental.
Like what? Did you just tell on yourselves that, you know, how y'all took slaves out of there back in the day and brought them, you know, and made them make America and all this because you took them from their original spot. And now they are trying to sit there and continue to take all the little bit of land that Palestine has. The U.S. is evil. The U.S. is evil, not the people in it.
Yes,
I am from the U.S., but what I'm saying...
Pause. The U.S. is evil. And I put it in my video, in my live, that America is going to catch it the worst. Because they hold the precious jewels of the gods in their hand that they done mistreated. So they saving the best for last. Yes, it's tearing up Russia, China, all of them surround countries, which was our land, what number black faces on it. It's starting with them. But America, judgment is up on your head. And you know it. That's why y'all going to run to bunkers.
Ish is crazy. We have U.S. soldiers over there going to sit there and kill innocent kids, women, children, elderly men, everything in Palestine. But how did black people, all of a sudden, young black people, and the community of black people, all of a sudden become the problem to Israel. Please explain this to me. Is it because...
Today, it is prohibited, and you can Google this, to do a DNA test in Israel. Totally forbidden. Wrong. It's illegal. It's a crime. You'll be jailed if you do a DNA test in Israel. Why? Because they know the truth will come out. You come from Poland, you come from Ukraine, you came from Europe, you came from everywhere else, and they were the original Middle Eastern Jews who lived together with the Muslims and the Christians for centuries. For centuries. So what happened to a lot of the Jews?
You might run into one of these groups of the Khazarians. You might run into one of these groups of the Khazarians that would kill you after learning everything they could about you. They would steal your story. Then they would go to China, pretend to be you, make the deal, and then go back, and the deal never happened. You might run into one of these groups of the Khazarians that would kill you after learning everything they could about you.
Pause.
They would.
The very people who we allowed to come over here told them every fucking thing about us, showed them how to raise food, show them how to even take a fucking bath, showed them how to live like we were already living before they got here, came and learned every fucking thing that we know, and we taught them and used it against you, took your motherfucking land and did what the fuck they wanted to do with it. You never came from Africa. You always been here. This is their game. This is how they do. American is bullies. When they go over there and other lands and cause all of this repercussion and war, it's because they're trying to take over like they always have. Like they have already came and took this over. American is bullies. And this judgment up on your motherfucking head, though. And we get to watch. We get to watch this judgment.
Steal your story, then they would go to China, pretend to be you, make the deal, and then go back, and the deal never happened.
When you see Ashkenazi Jews sharing high similarity to Romanians and Hungarians, this is because both of these populations were offshoots of the Khazars. They were both founded by these members of the Caucasus who ruled this area of north of the Black Sea, where we have South Russia nowadays, between the 7th and 13th centuries. Very powerful empire. They converted to Judaism in the 8th century, and they sent offshoots to Eastern Europe. And we still some Ashkenazi Jews are mapped to this region of Ukraine. They're not all mapped to Ashkenaz. Most of them are, but some of them are mapped to Ukraine, and we can see very nicely some kind of migration route using GPS.
Don't buy another pair of glasses until you've seen what this new invention can do.
But the fact is that the clan here was not descended from Shem through Judah, right? I mean, it's not descended from that line biblically. But the fact is that the clan here was not descended from Shem through Judah, right? I mean, it's not descended from that line biblically.
Biblically, you're not descended. You're not descended, excuse me, pardon me, y'all. You are not descended Jewish to the land of Israel. You are not the descendants. They are brown melanated people who are the descendants of Israel. Israel. Do you hear me? We already had brown melanated people there. It was their land, just like America is our land, just like Africa is Kemet, which Africano came and conquered Kemet and called it his own, Africa. So really, when we call ourselves African America, we calling ourselves the children of a conqueror who conquered Kemet, which is Africa. So they got us calling ourselves of a white man. African Americans. Teach, Swan. I'm doing the best I can.
I was told welcome home because I'm Jewish.
He's
Every
Jewish.
single person who's Jewish that steps off the plane, especially for their first time in Israel, is told welcome home. Let's just sit with that for a second. This right here, this is my actual ancestry. I am 88% Ashkenazi Jewish.
Tell the truth.
And none of my ancestors are from the Middle East.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. If you won't listen to me, I'm going to let them tell you this themselves. Because like I say, when y'all don't fact check me, these other people do. These other people that don't look like me, they do. That's the reason why I don't get a whole lot of pushback from a lot of them. Because they fact check. And they know what I'm saying is real. It's just y'all who was taught the Bible and just stayed right there and never moved no further than that. That's stuck in the enslaved mentality that that Bible that they rewrote have you in. You are the gods and the goddesses, and I'm letting them tell you. No! That can't be true!
Hi, shalom from Israel.
I post this on my page every year when it comes up on my news feed. I've been posting this for 6 years. She's in Israel. She's supposed to be one of the people. She's supposed to be a Jew, okay? But she know better. See, even down to them, this is the grand awakening. Everybody is waking up to the truth. Where the truth is more disturbing than the fucking lie that was told to you in my collab voice.
This is all of the Dr. Jethro. And I just heard that you black people that was stolen from Africa to America, that you don't know who you are. But you are the children of Yahweh, the children of Israel. And I'm telling you, you have to come back to your homeland, here to Zion, to Jerusalem, because us the Gentiles, we do need you. We need you to come and pray because you are our saviors. You're the one that was chosen by Yahweh to live in this land, not the Jewish people, it's you. You were stolen from Africa, they deceived you, they told you that you are
slaves. That's part of a lie,
but you actually the children of Israel. And it's time just to come back. Come for your
pause. Now I get it when she said we are the children of Israel. Let's not forget there are many children of Israel because it was already theirs over there. That was already their land. Brown melanated faces. That was already their land. American, that's already on American soil, was already here. We never came from Israel. We never came there. We already had black faces there. We never came, well, life itself started, y'all say Africa, but in Kemet. Life itself started, let's say in Africa. It started there. But when the gods start making us to come down here, they made us for us to savage gold for them because Nibiru was dying. But in exchange for us helping the gods who made us in their liking, since we helped them, they left us with this earth right here, and they migrated it plentiful all around the globe with brown melanated faces, and that's facts. That's facts. So she's telling you, she's got her story, same story, but the truth is, the brown melanated people that's in America are the chosen people. Are the chosen. Well, that's the reason why the brown melanated people in America is killing each other, because they teach us in their music, they in their schools, they brainwash us. We take their medicines, they're killing us slowly. We eating their poison, we drinking their poison. They killing us. They put us in poverty. They know you the gods. They got to keep you down. But it's enough of us done woke. This is the reason why it's the change. The frequency we are matching.
People come back for us, come back for the whole Gentiles, because only you.
Genesis. I'm going to go back again and let you hear that. Because y'all know I dissect it for you.
Hi, shalom from Israel. This is Ola, the Dr. Jethro. And I just heard that you black people that was stolen from Africa to America, that you don't know who you are. But you are the children of Yahweh, the children of Israel. And I'm telling you, you have to come back to your homeland, here to Zion, to Jerusalem, because us the Gentiles, we do need you. We need you to come and pray because you are our saviors. You're the one that was chosen by Yahweh to live in this land, not the Jewish people, it's you.
Not the white people, not the white fake Jewish.
They deceived you, they told you that you are slaves, but you actually the children of Israel. And it's time just to come back. Come for your people, come back for us, come back for the whole Gentiles, because only you, brown melanated people.
Genesis chapter 11, verse 10 explains the genealogy of Shem. Shem was a black man in Africa. If you repeat this fact, they can't laugh at you. If you repeat this fact, they can't laugh at you. If you repeat this fact, they can't laugh at you.
Pause. That's as far as I wanted to go with it. That's as far as I wanted to go with the family. I'm just trying to let you know, my brown melanated family, that you are the true gods that was made in the liking of those gods that's up in those, y'all call them UFOs, chariots that they send, that's govern the earth to protect you. It is finished. It is done. It's time to wake up, my brown melanated people. Have a bliss. Ashe.